trip behind the scenes with future country rock blues kings and queens. Discover them first with Paul Mash TV. Paul Mash TV.
Well, hello everybody, it's Paul Mash TV time once again. Thank you so much for joining us on another episode. Got another great interview coming up for you in just a moment. But before we get into that, feel free to subscribe and hit the bell down here. And whenever there's a new interview ready for you, you'll be notified and you can check that out. And leave a comment on the comment section. We'd love to hear from you there. And we'd also love to hear from you on Facebook. Just go to facebook.com/PaulMashTV. And feel free to like the page, inbox us, comment everything you see. And we'd love to hear from you there. And also check us out on email. You can email us at paulmashtv, all one word, @gmail.com. And if you're a band or a solo artist and you want to be on a show, you can use that. But you can also use it if you're simply a fan. And we'll get back in touch with you. And all of this is going to be recapped for you with the closing credits at the end of the show, so stay tuned for that. In just a moment, from New York City, we have Strawberry Ruby. Talented artist, just like all our other artists here. And I think you're going to like her, and we'll get to that in just a moment. But now it's Click Jam time, so don't go away. We'll be right back.
We got history, got me feeling the nostalgia when you look at me, thinking about what could.
Well, hello everybody, it's that time again for the interview, and with us from New York City, we have Strawberry Ruby. Thanks for joining us, Strawberry Ruby.
You're welcome. What's up, Paul? Grace and peace.
It's doing pretty good. We were supposed to have this interview yesterday, but I guess there was some I guess we both forgot about it, I guess, and but we're here now. I guess that's what's important.
I'm sorry about that. My bad.
It's all right. So, well, tell us a little bit about how Strawberry Ruby decided she wanted to be an artist. I mean, I'm sure you always wanted to be one. Maybe you just decided later on. Everybody has their own story. Tell us your story.
I started rapping when I was 14, and I actually wrote my bars when I was in church. When I was going to Thy Will Be Done Christian Ministries in El Barrio over there in well, it's not too far from Spanish Harlem, like 7 blocks from Spanish Harlem.
Mm-hmm.
But that's more like the Upper East Side. And, you know, I noticed that I started writing my own bars right inside the church. Like, I want a church that's non-denominational, inspirational, biblically educational. And I was like, wow, I got flow. But you know, I've always enjoyed like listening to like, you know, different artists since I was younger. I grew up listening to Criss Cross, Heavy D, ABC, BBD, the East Coast Family. Stuff like that, old school music, you know, MC Brains, all of those old school cats.
Okay, well, that's quite a story there, and I'm glad you're doing what you're doing. Hopefully you'll be around for a long time doing this.
God's willing.
Yeah, and there were a few artists in there that I could see that influenced you, as you just mentioned. Anybody else in mind that you can think of?
Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch, the New Kids on the Block. I ain't discriminate.
Yeah, that man, it's been
it's
years.
It's like what Young Thug said. Hell no, I don't discriminate.
Yeah, it's been years since I've heard of Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch, but yeah, but Mark Wahlberg had it going on, I think. Well, it's good to know that. Tell us a little bit about where we can find your music at. I mean, I'm sure it's on all streaming platforms, but if you got physical copies, let us know that as well.
Well, right now I got them all up in my emails. I got to learn how to like upload this and upload that. I got to speak to my publicist and my my producer so we can get that tweaked up. Because I'm no expert on that, but I'm teachable.
Okay, well, maybe there's just a way we can contact you, and then maybe you can help people get the music or so forth, you know.
And so DJ Rashid, Robert Jackson, Laura Rodson, G-Star, Fufu, and yourself, to name a few. The Dream Team.
Okay. Well, everybody go to those areas she just talked about. I know that she would love to have you listen to her music. And speaking of that, we had G-Star Fufu on our show a few weeks ago, and she was part of that song too. It's called "Run," I do believe. That's the only song we could get, so we're going to go ahead and play that song again. But tell us a little bit about "Run," in your opinion.
Well, I made that song thinking about, like, you know, my enemies and my haters, that they create scenarios where they project their negativity onto somebody else. So run is, they the ones that's going to be running, because we ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Righteousness exalts a nation. People can't be doing evil deeds and thinking they're going to win all the time, 24/7, because they brought 2 or 3, 4, 5, or 6 wicked schemes to pass. Because the wicked don't last always. So, you know, us being righteous, we bold as a lion. We not running. We see them running. But they be trying to be us, but they don't want to put in that work to do the right thing and treat people right. And then they want to take our blessings. So it's like, we not running, and they're not taking our blessings. They didn't help us grow these apple seeds into this 25 apple tree. When they burn the bridge, we ain't sending them no yacht.
Yeah, that's true. And I know everybody loved the song the first time. So as I said before, we'll be playing that again in just a moment. But Strawberry Ruby, thank you so much for being on the show. We'd love to have you back again sometime.
You already know, King. Yes, bless up.
Okay. Okay, well, here's the song "Run" again on Paul Mash TV, so don't go away. We'll be right back.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Strawberry Ruby, talk to him.
See you running, not running, oh. See you running, not running, oh. See you running, not running, oh. See you running, not running, oh.
Everything we came with, looking at everything we see with. I see your flaws and I see it on that point plus. I see your ideology, I felt biology. I love your physiology, repeat my psychology,
See you running, not running, oh. See you running, not running, oh. See you running, not running, oh. See you running, not running, oh.
Keep it flat. There's too many Phillips running around. They be on that gas time. About time you're not ready for. Home run, touchdown, snack time, it's game night. Got a new whip, don't trip. Come and holler, I don't trip.
See you running, not running, oh. See you running, not running, oh. See you running, not running, oh. See you running, not running, oh.
See you ladies, I've been mixing so badly. Time for me to get up and rise on this industry scene. Y'all been hating on me since the day I came. Let me really talk about this. I've been on my mind, switching up the lanes like I've been doing so fast. New Lamborghini, faster than your Buick. Too many things you say with. I say you say ooh. I've been like that since so long. I've been like that since so now though. Try to switching up that lane though. These haters are still on my aim though. Red dots and I'm aiming at you. You already know it's time to get it back, and I'm on my mojo. Too many things and I see you now. Call me back and I end that. Switch that and the bend that. Switch that, been Latin. I'm already, he's out. I take you out like Ben Laden. Tell the 80s and I've been doing. Switch up and I switch up and I switch up. Call that Navy SEAL. SEAL Team 6. Been in the mix, been on the lid, been on the top. Gotta work it like that. What you trying to do? Good money. Good money, nigga. Where we at? It's good money, man. G-Star Fufu. Strawberry Ruby. You already know what it is. Yeah, man.